Joining us from CommSec now for a look at the markets today, Craig James. We had a lift yesterday, Craig. Does that flow into today at all?
Now, we might see a little bit more caution, by investors today. What we saw overnight in Europe was some falls in the European markets, German and French markets down by 0.2%. We saw holidays in the US and the UK overnight, so that's clearly dried things up in terms of financial flows. Here in Australia today, the expectation is our market will be down around about 9 points at the start of trade, or 0.1%. So not a major move, but certainly a little bit on the lower side. Overnight, in terms of the oil price, the Brent price was up by 0.2% and NYMEX up by 0.5%, but relatively flat in terms of iron ore price and also in terms of the gold price. When trade gets underway in terms of the United States on Tuesday, the expectation is the markets will be modestly higher by around about 0.5%. In terms of Australia today, we've got building approval figures out, and we've got investor days for Challenger and Wesfarmers. The Aussie dollar is 65.4 US cents. Basically, we've gained around about a quarter of a cent since the debt ceiling deal was announced. A lot of caution, of course, in financial markets because 12 years ago, when the debt ceiling had similar sorts of problems, the credit rating agency still downgraded US debt, and what we saw is between mid-July and late July and mid-August, we saw a 17% fall of the US share market. So still a fair bit of caution around until this debt ceiling deal gets fully completed.
Craig James, thank you.